Hello everyone, I'm Joanne. Welcome to my craft room. Today we're going to make this pretty card. I'm continuing with this beautiful collection, the Sealed for Christmas collection, and today we're going to use the Sprigs. But out of these Sprigs right here, like we used a lot of this on the last card that I did, I'm just going to use the poinsettias and then the little inside right here to the poinsettia. But we are going to do some foiling with this beautiful Glimmer Monoline star. This is a big plate. I love this plate. I've really gotten a lot of use out of this plate. So I am an affiliate for many crafting companies. There are links below for you to click on if you'd like to order any of the products that I show you in this video. Of course, if you place an order, and I do receive a small commission, but that's at no cost to you. And I sure do appreciate everyone clicking on my links and ordering. Thank you so very much. So I'm just going to use some red cardstock and some silver foil. I'm also, as you see, I'm using the notched corner frames. I absolutely love these. They nest so well. They would make great shaker cards, great a lot of things. Now, let's go ahead and move this out of the way. I've already made my poinsettias, and I wanted to show you. I made them white with a little piece of red glitter paper in there. And then I don't know if it's picking it up on camera, but I Wink of Stella'd every poinsettia so they sparkle. I have everything plugged in right here, ready to go. And we're going to go ahead and put this plate right here and our paper here. So this is a nice big plate. It's actually oversized because my paper here is 5.5 by 4.25, a full card front. And I really like that because you can see, and it's so easy to line it up. I really do enjoy working with this plate. So I'm just going to take a piece of low tack craft tape. Say that 3 times fast, right? Line this up and make a little hinge here. Because it's difficult to hinge it like this because this is heavy, okay? So I hinge the paper. So then the only thing you have to do is take the foil and put it pretty side to pretty side. So you put the foil down onto the pretty side of the plate. That's why I always say pretty to pretty. Pretty side of the foil to the pretty side of the plate. So it doesn't really matter how you have it, you know, which side, what you have up, as long as the pretty side is to the pretty side, because it has to press into the paper. You would almost be like, wow, that's backwards, right? No. No, the silver side, the non-color side, has to be toward your paper because you're actually pressing the foil into the paper with the plate. Okay, so I have this back on here. Nice. Feels good around here. Looks good down there. I'm going to place this right here. Hit my timer button. I forgot to bring my shims over. Put my thin shim first and then the spacer pad. And that blinks for about a minute. We'll go ahead and bring in the Platinum 6, and as soon as that gets solid, I'll be right back. Okay, all 3 of my lights are ready, red, green, and green. So I'm going to undock this. And I'm going to send this through here just one time, rolling it slowly so the foil has time to press into the paper. Okay, let's see what we get. And let's see, that's a pretty big plate, right? I hooked myself back up there because I gotta do the Merry Christmas. Okay. Ooh, let's hope that didn't wrinkle, right? Let's see. That is hotsy-totsy, guys. Hot, hot, hot. One hot potato. So I'm gonna just peel that off the back. Remember, it's an oversized plate, so that's what is so wonderful. You can always cut it down. Let's go ahead and reveal. I can already tell it's beautiful. I love that. Look at how gorgeous that is. That is absolutely stunning. right? Now, I will use my waste foil and go ahead and press this silver into probably into a full piece of red, right? So I'll probably do that, but I'll do that off camera. And that just came out, I'm just amazed. That came out beautiful. Okay, let's go ahead and now the Merry Christmas comes from the Snow Garden sentiments. I wanted this to be a real Christmassy card, and the sentiments that go with this set are not really too Christmassy. So I definitely want to use the hinge here. I already cut my, as you could see, I already did my die cuts so that I could fit everything on here. Just like that. I'm going to flip it back, put my silver here, pretty to pretty. I think we're good. See, now I'm going to fold that back, and if I don't think that I have equal amount of space, I could zhuzh it around a little bit if I need to, but I think I'm okay. All right, so let's go ahead, put this on an angle. I've heard, and I do know now, that you do get nice transfer if you do that with something small like that. That's really awesome. Let's go ahead and bring in the card base here. I've already did the inside. I used the notched corner frames. I have to remember, I'm having a hard time remembering that name. Notched corner frames. And I just layered them, a red and a white, and then I did a poinsettia down here, opposite of what I had. So I did the red with the little white glittery center. I hope I'm not too shadowed in here because it's getting dark out. Oh, here comes fall, right? Usually at this time, the sun would still be shining. Let's see here, I got another one. That one was definitely running low with my last video. Here we go. And we'll put that on the inside. That make a nice little focal point on the inside. They write a nice little sentiment on there. And it's just a different shape and just makes it fun. Okay, hey, we're ready over here. I already did my envelope also, and I did that with the red and the white, and I did the wink of Stella on there. You can see that better on the red right there. Okay. I always have, you should always have a wink of Stella pen in your craft room. I have two, and I have to admit to you, they're all, I believe they're almost both empty. And they are definitely going on the next order. Let me move that to the side there. And let's go ahead and run this through and see how we did with our sentiment here. Rolling through slowly. Just one time. Now, I'll use my silicone mat. This comes with your Glimmer system. So does your little magnet there. This, though, will not pick up this. It just won't. It'll stick to it, but it won't hold it. Let's see how we did. Oh, look how great. Ooh, that came out nice. Wow, that is gorgeous. No overfoiling. No foil sitting on anything. It's really perfect. Really perfect the way it is. Now I can always, again, I can use this on a red piece to say Merry Christmas and then cut it back out with this shape, and we would have, you know, just the negative of it, and I think that's just so much fun. You've seen me do a lot of negative foiling and using those negative pieces a whole lot too. Okay. Let's go ahead and layer these guys right here. Now it's just simply put the card together. Let's see, what did I open over there? I got all confused with my glue. Right there. I just love these little notches here. I have to remember, corner notches. Very pretty. And I'm going to pop this up with some foam. You know, I could get this out of the way. I absolutely, this afternoon, it got so hot. I was doing a lot of work in here, and I had to stop because I had to unplug the Glimmer machine because the room was getting too warm. I was laughing. I was like, I don't think this has ever happened before. Use any foam that you have. I just had found, I always say, I had found foam a long time ago in these sheets. So I've been cutting them up just to use what I have in my craft room. Let's go ahead and place this on the front. This is a full card front. Isn't that wonderful? I mean, you could do anything on this. Oh, so pretty, right? So I showed in my last card how this set makes a beautiful birthday card for the winter season. You know, like so many people have birthdays in December, and how it's so important to celebrate Christmas and celebrate their birthday also. They deserve 2 days also, right? And so that's why I had made that last card. You could check that video out. It's the one, I believe, before this one. I don't know. I'm launching a lot of stuff. So launching many, many, many videos. Okay, let's go ahead and put this in the center because the 10th is when everything goes live. And so I try to, you know, launch things for you guys to see before that they sell out. That's another, you know, that's another thing you worry about. So I already made my white poinsettias, and then they have the Wink of Stella on them. I don't know if you can pick up the white on here or not. Maybe when I put it on here you can. Anyway, they sparkle. They sparkle. And I'm going to flip these guys over. Now, I always, and I have been, suggesting this adhesive pack from scrapbook.com. And I want to show it to you because I finally just went ahead and bought it. You get 4 packs. You get small dots, larger dots, small squares, larger squares. The small and large squares, you can use every single piece, okay? There's nothing in between. There's in-between pieces between the small and large dots. Don't throw those out because you could cut those up, and that's a fine, you know, you can use them as, you know, it's a fine way to use foam. Just cut them up. So remember, you should use every single piece of this. See, there's a back on there and everything. So that, yeah, you should just cut it up. But I wanted to order this because I'd been talking about it so much. I'm just going to put some dots on the back of here of these poinsettias and then place them 3 in a set of 3 in the corners of this card. It's going to look so pretty. So I had been talking about that adhesive so much, and it was on sale. And then I think I had like 8% off or something like that. And so I was like, oh yes, now is the time to definitely order that. And I was just really happy to have it. Although I still have that, of course, that other foam, and I will be using it. But I'm happy for these little ones. Look how pretty. Right? And you could just leave it like that. But I thought, well, why not put 3 more? If 3 is good, 3 more is better, right? Especially when you're making poinsettias. I love poinsettias in the winter. I think they're just so pretty. And this white, red, and silver is a beautiful combination. Don't get discouraged with your foiling, guys. Just keep foiling. I'm learning and learning many, many things all the time. So that's, you know, that's all part of it. All right, here we go. Here's our card. Look how wonderful. Oh my goodness, that didn't take long at all. Well, I had a lot put together because I thought, well, the last video I cut out a bunch of die cuts, so I thought that I would do it this way for this one. A little variety all the time is wonderful, right? So here's our card. Wow, that is Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Isn't that pretty? This card doesn't even need any lights on it, right? It just sparkles, even inside. Nice. Thank you so much for watching. Links are below for you guys to place a little order if you'd like, and thank you so very much. I'll see you next time.